This is China's cat culture. Why do Chinese eat cats? Every moving thing that lives shall be food for you, and just as I give you the green plants, I give you everything. In fact, most Chinese people don't eat cats. Rather, in traditional Chinese culture,
Mao, cat has the same pronunciation as Mao, octogenarians. So in ancient times, the cat was also given the meaning of longevity.
the earliest records of cats in China is the Book of Songs, 大雅韩义, in the Western Zhou dynasty. In the Western Han dynasty, cats were worshipped as gods of nature. Because at this time, cats were used to catch mouse rather than being regarded as tasks. Up to the Sui and Tang dynasties, social productivity continued to develop. The quality of people's life became higher and higher. Cats began to become pets, especially in the palace. The royal family loved to keep cats. Therefore, many strange stories about cats were also derived. In the Song dynasty, keeping cats was extremely popular. At this time, it was necessary to prepare enough gifts to ask for a cat, just like what people did for a marriage proposal. There were even a series of cat peripheral services. There was also a special technique for observing cats, which had a very strict standard for judging the quality of cats. In the Yuan dynasty, a kind of block printing contract called 猫儿契, kitten contract, appeared. There were not only images of cats, but also special shapes and specifications. Oh, the emperors of the Ming dynasty loved cats even more. There were 6 maps painted with leopard cats handed down by Emperor Xuanzong of the Ming dynasty. In order to take care of his beloved cat, Emperor Jiaqing set up a cat department in the palace. After his beloved cat died, he even buried it in a golden coffin. Of the Qing dynasty, first book about cats in China was born, Mao Yuan, Cat Garden. Well, when did Chinese people first starting raising cats? The history of Chinese people keeping cats can be traced back to 5,300 years ago. It was just different from the fact that Egyptians regarded cats as gods. At that time, the main purpose of Chinese people raising cats was to control rat damage and protect food. Scientifically speaking, the cats raised by Chinese people at this time were also different from the modern domestic cats. Through bone analysis, the leopard cats were the first kind people tried to domesticate. Later, with the introduction of smaller and more docile Felis sylvestris libica and Felis sylvestris ornata, the leopard cats, identified as domestic cats, began to disappear slowly. But, even now, it still needs a lot of time to make a domestic cat behave like a home cat. I just don't know who will finally surrender in the relations between cats and their owners. After all, without kittens, the earth will be